What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Turbo today. It is the 28th day of August, and here we are sitting at about $0.0041 on the spot. 8 hours, 50 minutes left in this day here. Let's get into the short-term stuff, the long-term stuff, and determine where Turbo's going to go. Is it at its low? Does it have lower to go? Are we ever going to come out of this and go up higher? I think that we will. It's just a matter of time. But let's go over that right now. Okay, so hit that like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. Looking at the 1 hour time frame here. The 1 hour time frame with all these indicators, the RSI, I think we do look like we're in a bullish posturing, right? For a long time there, you're ranging between your oversold, overbought, oversold, overbought, oversold, overbought. Now you're actually turning the tide a little bit. You're holding support here and looking like you want to get overbought again. That's a bit of a bullish tendency, right? You've moved up, you've consolidated, and now it looks like you're starting to break out. It's not this like fake out breakout. It looks like you're just slowly but surely creeping up there. You had this look of a fake out right here where you moved up and then you wicked down, but it's just like psychological manipulation, I would say. It's like it wants you to sell. You think that it's going to come down, but I don't think it is. I think it's going to rip to the upside, actually. I think that we are literally moments away from seeing this thing rip. And I mean, we might rip in the same formation as we did here. Perhaps it's not as short-lived. Perhaps it's a little bit longer. But still, I think that we are going to move up just like that and then even beyond there, okay, very, very soon. If we're looking at this on the 1 hour time frames again, or the indicators, the RSI is bullishly postured. The stochastics are getting overbought, which is bullish. And then the MACD is bouncing off the zero with the oscillators, building bullish momentum here. And you haven't really seen bullish momentum being built like this in a little bit of time, so I would think that we really do persist higher over the coming hours and days. Looking at the 4 hour time frame, the stochastics are reaching for that overbought zone, and it's typically once we're overbought that we unleash the beast to the upside. That doesn't mean that we have to see this crazy growth, like 40% growth in a day, maybe, but that's where we get our relatively larger moves on the 4 hour time frame, is when we get into the overbought zone. Same thing with the RSI, but we've been a little bit volatile, hugging that oversold area, getting overbought, getting oversold, a little bit volatile. Let's see if we can, and I feel like overall it kind of looks like you're trending up, right? You've got these like higher lows and higher highs, but you've got a blemish here and a blemish there to the outside of this kind of channel. But overall, I think the RSI is somewhat neutral. You're in a bullish posturing now. Let's see if it can maintain, and I think that it will. Overall, I like this formation that you're in here. I like these little U's right here, N's, whatever. It's kind of a... I think it's a bullish implication, not a bearish thing. If we look at the MACD, you've got this bullish momentum building. You've got higher lows on your MACD, even dating back to August, like the beginning of August 2nd here. Higher lows building throughout on this 4 hour time frame. You've got lower lows in the price. That is bullish divergence. And that should allow, I think, for the price to be rather explosive coming out of here. I don't think that when you break out of this range right here, that you're going to just see a little move, right? I would think that you're going to get above this high, and if and when you get above this high here, you will likely see some continuation to an effect that's larger than what we saw back here, okay? So looking at this with that kind of idea in mind, let's actually go to the daily time frame, okay? I want to take this high to low. I want to actually take this high to low because that's the fake out high. You're still within this range, right? Golden ratio, 382, you're respecting it. You're still respecting it. Once you get above this high, this little move that you made back on the 22nd of August there, once you get above that, you should move rather immediately to about $0.048 to $0.051. And that's where I think you'll go. You'll probably stop there like you did here, consolidate a little bit, but this time instead of coming down, you'll move up, all right? I would expect, because you've interacted with this so much, you don't have to stop at the 786, 886, and Turbo likes to move fast. I wouldn't be surprised at all if over the coming weeks we saw this thing all the way up at 0.00822 to 0.01, all the way up to 1 cent, somewhere in this area over the next couple of weeks, you guys. That's where I think we're going to go. Getting above this high, and not even the wicking high, but I would say getting above 0.062 on a daily closing basis will set you free. It'll cut you loose, and you'll be moving up at a very rapid pace. When Turbo moves, you guys, it moves pretty damn fast. Remember, from this same price back here, back in mid-September last year, it was mid-October that we were all the way up at 1.3 cents, okay? Mid-October. It's not mid-September yet. It's the end of August right now, right? We've got more time than that. I would think by the time it's mid-October or late October, we'll be at new all-time highs, okay? This was also at the end of a long rally up. We moved a lot faster than that before, right? We've moved a lot faster than that. In 3 days' time from this exact same price, we moved all the way up. Not even 3 days. From this day, 2 days later, you moved up to about 1 cent. When I say that we could be at 1 cent by the beginning of September, I mean it like we could be there by the end of this month even. We have 3 days left. It could happen. It's happened before. Typically, whenever you retrace this stuff and you start to go up, things move a little bit faster. I don't think we're at that point yet. I think that we will start moving faster here pretty soon, and faster relative to this, yes. But if we're looking to move at this pace that we've seen before, which I don't know if we'll ever get a week like that again. I mean, that was a pretty, 279% in a week. I don't know if we're going to get that again. Those 250% weeks or higher might be behind us because we are at such higher market caps now. But looking at this here, I would think that once we're above a cent, once we do break above a cent, we're really going to be cut loose to 2.7 cents to 6.2 cents. And overall, that's where I expect us to go, somewhere between 2.7 to 6.2 cents by the end of October, which is about a 7x to a 14, almost a 15x from the current price. So Turbo's got some very bright prospects ahead of it. You just got to be patient, hold, buy the dip, right? I do believe that we are going to continue to rally. 2 interactions with the golden ratio and holding you down as resistance is not common, but whenever you get that third interaction, you typically do break through, and that's the expectation that I have there. I don't really have anything else that I want to say. I think I've said everything I need to say. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. Let's look at the weekly time frame real quick, actually. Let's look at these indicators. The MACD is about to cross above the zero. Beautiful, beautiful. Stochastics are weird. They're really weird, but you don't get oversold. You seem to bounce here, don't you? You seem to bounce like right here every single time, like right in this area, so that's nice. And then the RSI is bullish overall. Deep in the overbought zone. You hate the oversold zone. You're afraid of it. And I think that you are going to wind your way, not even wind, just explode your way up to the golden or the overbought zone here pretty damn soon. All right. Expecting higher prices very soon. Expecting 1 cent and beyond probably over the coming weeks. And then new all-time highs should happen, if not by the end of September, sometime in October. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. Bye-bye.